In this video, you will be shown the removal process of a rear bumper on a 2024 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 pickup truck. On the back side of the rear bumper, the bumper is bolted onto the frame of the truck. To remove the rear bumper from the truck, you must remove the 4 nuts securing the bumper to the frame rail end brackets. Use an 18mm socket and a ratchet to remove the 4 nuts securing the rear bumper to the frame of the truck. For removal of the rear bumper, the wiring harness to the trailer connector needs to be unplugged. To disconnect the wiring harness from the trailer connector, first remove the safety clip, then press the tab on the wiring harness connector. On the opposite side of the trailer wiring harness connector is the rear bumper wiring harness connector. To disconnect the rear bumper wiring harness, first pull back on the red safety clip, then press down on the tab, and then disconnect the wiring harness. Before the rear bumper can be removed, you need to disconnect all of the fasteners that attach the truck's body wiring harness to the rear bumper. On the bottom of each side of the rear bumper, there is a support bar securing the bumper in place to the frame of the truck. You need to remove these bolts to remove the rear bumper from the truck. Remove the bolts to the support bar on each side of the rear bumper using a 13mm socket. Behind the license plate are 2 bolts securing the rear bumper in place, but first you need to remove the license plate to have access to the rear bumper bolts. Once you've removed the license plate from the rear bumper, you now have access to remove the two 13mm bolts behind the license plate. Next, you need to disconnect the two wiring connectors behind the license plate for removal of the rear bumper. Don't forget to disconnect the wiring harness fastener that's connected to the plastic bracket on the rear bumper, and set back the wiring harness for removal of the rear bumper. After you've removed the four 13mm bolts and the four 18mm nuts, and after all of the wiring connectors are disconnected, the rear bumper is ready for removal. Thank you for watching this video explaining the removal process of the rear bumper on a 2024 Chevrolet Silverado. Please like and subscribe to the channel for more R&I videos.